The winter blues affect approximately 15 to 17% of the population, and there are some serious winter blues which we call seasonal affective disorders, and some subsyndromal form which would be a lower level of winter blues. So the characteristic symptoms of winter blues are that the patients have low energy. They feel like the battery is empty. So additionally to the low energy, they also have carbohydrate craving, meaning they eat a lot of sweet things like also pasta, but also cakes, and so they try to energize themselves with the carbohydrates, but unfortunately this doesn't help and the patients get more and more lethargic. The patients also usually sleep too much. They have oversleeping, whereas in non-seasonal depression the patients sleep less. So the characteristic symptoms of fall-winter depression is mainly the low energy, then carbohydrate craving and oversleeping. The patients also do not engage in social activities, meaning when the afternoon comes they have some appointments in the evening with some friends, but when they're home they give them a phone call and say, well, I am out, I cannot function anymore, why don't we reschedule this? So after a while the friends have a feeling like this colleague or this friend is like in a winter sleep. So there is no real difference between winter blues and winter depression. One can view this on a continuum, so that a few people have a lot of the symptoms and then it goes down the continuum, and approximately 70 to 80% of the population feel some changes in mood and behavior in fall-winter time, but usually they can cope with these changes, like they go outdoors, they do some activities, but a few patients cannot cope with this, and then we call it a winter blues and seasonal affective disorder. Light boosts and improves mood and energy levels. It increases the alertness and has furthermore an energizing effect. It regulates also the circadian rhythm because it affects the internal body clock. Interestingly, with this it helps also with sleep problems. Light therapy is therefore a logical treatment for effectively fighting such symptoms. The effects of light therapy enhances the quality of life, because during their symptomatology the patients are withdrawn, have low social interaction. Interestingly also male patients, they usually start fights but drink a lot of alcohol, so there's a little difference between females and males. And with light therapy the quality of life is enhanced, so they go out, socialize again, they can do some work, they can do some sports, so altogether they have a more pleasurable life, and therefore I would recommend for those patients who have these problems to take light therapy. Epidemiological data indicated that up to 17% of the population suffer from winter blues. 5% have very severe symptomatology and the rest a subsyndromal symptomatology. But the fraction of the population which benefits from enhanced lighting, like light therapy, is at least 15 to 20% in the population. Interestingly, there are about 3 to 4 times more females than males suffering from winter blues, but only in the reproductive phase of their life. Afterwards, there is no gender difference anymore between males and females when the females reach the menopause.